Hope everyone's week is looking fantastic so far. I mean, we should all have at least 4 to 5 exposures already at this point in the week. So I'm so excited for you going out there and doing your activity, because that's what it's all about, guys. If you're not out there talking to people, you're not out there making your exposures, if you're not out there sharing the Legal Shield story, nothing's going to happen for you. I mean, it's okay if you didn't last week, but this week, guys, listen, we're 2.5 weeks in now. Today is day 14 of our 90-day run, folks. So if you've been doing this for 14 days, you should have close to 30 exposures already. 30 exposures, which if your ratio is 10 to 1, you should all be looking at 3 recruits. And look, it's okay if you haven't hit that yet. Maybe you haven't been working as hard as you should be, or as hard as you feel like you can. But today's a new day, baby. Today's a new day. You need to make the decision, though, to go out there and start today. Start fresh. If you haven't been hitting your goals, you want to make sure that you get out there and you start making those exposures, guys. So, hey, let's get these reminders out of the way. Remember, this Zoom, our mission here for the next 90 days. All right, give me 1 second. Miss April Landen is having a hard time getting into the Zoom here. Let's see if she's able to get in here like this. But the whole objective, folks, of our Zoom is 2 exposures a day, 1 weekly meeting, and 1 Super Saturday every single day with the 2 exposures, every single week with the weekly meeting, and once every month with the Super Saturday, guys. And it's that simple. And listen, if you haven't opted in yet to our WhatsApp group, check that email. We've been sending them. You've been getting them. Please hit yes, accept the invitation so that you can be part of the group here. And then let's remind everyone here about the reboot. If you haven't yet had the opportunity to reach out to all of your team, guys, listen, I know you have team that maybe have been dormant. You might have team that were actually trying to get Performance Club last month and didn't quite hit the mark. Let them know, guys. Call your entire team. Hey, you're not out yet. There is a reboot available. If they haven't used their reboot in a year, they're able to use that reboot, which simply means they could make up the points that they didn't hit last month for Performance Club, as long as they get it done by the 15th. So they still got 6 days, but you need to be the leader and get on the phone with them and remind them that that is indeed an option and is available for them. All right. So, hey, guys, without any further ado, I'm going to bring in our guest speaker today, just an extraordinary leader, one of the top recruiters and business builders. I mean, she's fantastic. She does she's got a big recruiting business. She also does a lot in the group world. So she's kind of like me in the respect that we're kind of hybrid associates. We do both. We do B2B and we recruit, because we understand the power of multiplying our points of distribution, guys. If you're building a business, best way to scale is to multiply your points of distribution. That just means recruit. Okay. It's good to go out and make sales, but you want to duplicate and multiply, guys. Selling is just adding to your business, but when you recruit, you multiply your business. So, guys, I'm going to step out of the way. Let this young lady, $50,000 income earner, an executive director here with the company, incredible leader, our sister here, Miss April Landen. Thank you so much for being on with us this morning. Over to you.
Wow, thank you so much for having me today, and the leadership that you bring to the table is just trying to follow your footsteps, sir. So amazing. I'm so excited to be here this morning. Thank you for having me. I get to talk about the importance of weekly meetings. And, for me, a weekly meeting, that to me is like our business is open. In fact, Mr. Gonzalez, I have daily meetings, but, it is so important for your weekly meetings, right? Why? Because we want to stay plugged in. You're in business, right, for yourself, but not by yourself. So you want to make sure you're staying plugged in and being a team player. You think about it, every time you go and you watch a presenter, each presenter says something different. So as an associate, right, as a business owner, we need to make sure that we're taking notes, and learn their stories that they're going to talk about. I know that Mr. Walker that I talk with, that I work with daily, he's always talking about, his problem with a car issue that he had, or you got Mr. Larry Smith that talks about the jewelry issue that he had, or Mr. Ulysses Brown that talks about the dry cleaners issue. So you can always take notes and find out different stories from attending your weekly meetings, right? And again, you definitely want to play team, because, you know, think about that. If you're inviting a guest and it's just you and the presenter, how's that going to look? You're a $2.2 billion company. How is that going to look? So you want to be a team player. You want to make sure that when you bring a guest, that you have a team of support, right? We're family. We want to support each other. And, you know, and that's just support for the speaker as well. I mean, they're taking their time out of their day to build your business. So make sure you're there, right? I think that is so important. You're going to learn, again, their success stories, and you want to make sure that, again, that you're taking notes so that one day you could be that presenter, right? I've always been pushed, because just so y'all know, my fear is speaking in front of people. I am so nervous right now. I don't even know why. Like, I can sing in front of people, but to speak in front of you guys, I just get so nervous. But when it's one-on-one, then that's when my passion comes out, right? And, you know, we all have that passion to help people. So that's why I'm just stepping out of my comfort zone a lot to be able to speak with you guys. But, you know, so eventually you want to be that person sharing our service eventually, right? And I just know that the more I'm listening to people, the more things I pick up and I learn, and being around. I mean, we as tag team are so blessed to have leadership like Mr. Gonzalez here, and Larry Smith, and, you know, Don Thompson. I mean, the list could just go on. I don't want to miss anybody out. But so yes, your weekly meetings are, not only do you want to just support them, but you want to, you know, be involved, you know, ask to help, be a greeter, or, because that is so important. That's the face of, you know, when people are coming in. And when you're at a meeting, family, whether it is here on Zoom World or your live local weekly meetings, you want to make sure, if you have a piece of paper and you're taking notes, your guest is going to take notes. I mean, you want to listen with intentions. You want to be smile, you know, and pay attention, right? Even on your Zooms, make sure we're professional. Be professional. Right. So yes, I can't say enough about taking notes and just offering to help in your weekly meetings. And that's why it's so important there. Just playing team. Mr. Gonzalez, that's what I have this morning. I hope that was what you were looking for.
That's great. No, absolutely. Thank you so much. Hey guys, let's show her some appreciation, guys. She I'm sure she rushed to the computer this morning, knowing that she was gonna have to bless us with some of that knowledge, guys. And hey, man, she said it. She's nervous getting in front of individuals, but she's making it happen. Guys, the big money is made on the other side of your comfort level. So she's already making, you know, $50,000 a year plus with our company. I'm so excited for what she's about to do now that she's stepping out of her comfort zone and getting in front of people in this capacity. So thank you so much, Miss Landen, for spending some time with us this morning. She had some great points, guys. Showing up to your meetings, you know, sometimes she said something big that we haven't said in a long time, guys. Like, sometimes, you need the meeting. Sometimes you're down. Sometimes you've had a couple of days where you've gotten a bunch of no's, right? I mean, we're 14 days into this 90-day run. You might be feeling down. The best way, guys, to get yourself picked up again is to get back around your Legal Shield family, get to that weekly meeting. It will amp you up and push you through that next week. But you know what, guys? Sometimes that weekly meeting needs you. Like Miss Landen said, we have to pack the room out. We have to support each other, even if you're feeling down, even if you've been getting no's, even if you don't have a team yet, even if, you don't have any guests to come with you. You need to show up to support that meeting, guys, because you know what, maybe next week you will have a guest, because hey, 90-day run, we're doing 2 exposures a day. The likelihood of you having a guest is very probable. But if you didn't support the meeting last week, and maybe you didn't show up, maybe that gave permission to others to not show up too, and now you bring your guest, and it's a smaller meeting. The energy is less and it's less exciting, guys. And we are representing a $3 billion company. That was a great point that she made, guys. You talk about a $3 billion company, you bring a guest into the room and there's 4 people in there. What? You know what I'm saying, guys? So get out there, make sure you get on the calendars. We have phenomenal weekly meetings that are happening. I know we got one in Tallahassee with Mr. David Hauser, I believe, at the Learning Center. We got one at in Jacksonville with Mr. Terrell Duckworth at Dave and Buster's. We had ours in Daytona yesterday, but we will have one in Orlando tomorrow. Guys, that Orlando is off the chain. We packed the room. We had an English meeting in the morning. That was packed. We had a Spanish meeting. That was packed. So Orlando's on fire right now. And then down in Fort Lauderdale, guys, we got Mr. Kevin and Miss Susan Burtis, guys, doing an amazing job growing their event. Their numbers are up and to the right. Every week they have more and more and more and more associates. You want to make sure that you plug in, you let that growth, like, you know, get some of that growth rubbing off on you, right? You want to make sure that you get some of that energy because they're doing an incredible job. And then Mr. Jonathan Gehrig has a meeting in Tampa. We'll get that information on the calendar ASAP so you can all start plugging in and building out in Tampa, folks. So, hey, guys, we'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Same time, same place. We got Mr. Alex Shahid is going to be our guest speaker tomorrow morning. So you want to make sure that you're here for that because he's going to kill it. Thank you again, Miss Landen, so much for spending that time with us this morning, guys. Love you, Florida. Let's go out and get it, guys. 2 exposures today. Listen, let's do a little homework today, guys. Use the WhatsApp group. I want you, as soon as you're done today with your 2 exposures, I want you to put it in the chat. Put it in the group meet chat or in the WhatsApp chat. Sorry, guys. Too many apps. This is too many. Put it in the WhatsApp. I got my 2 done. So as soon as you know we're 2 exposures today, go ahead and put it in the WhatsApp. Let us know that you're out there doing the do. All right, guys. Love y'all. Have a great day, everybody.